Hi.
Hi, it's Papa Doug.
And Grandma Sally. Hello, friends and family.
Hi there.
Let's take a trip in a trailer. No need to come back at all. Let's take a powder to Boston for chowder. Let's get away from it all.
We wanted to update you. I know it's been a little while since we did our last video, but we have been trying to figure out how you give a review of a park an F rating.
Not an F. It wasn't an F. It was maybe a C. C minus. C minus minus.
D minus.
D plus and a half.
Boy.
Well, it wasn't as bad as an F. I mean, it wasn't a total. We enjoyed our stay there.
Well,
this
that
is our
was
third
despite
time.
the park.
This is the third time we've stayed at that park, and we'll do it again. I'm
We
sure.
will.
Because it's not terribly bad.
We do love the area.
You just have to
Very
manage your
nice.
expectations. You
Yeah.
have to be. You can't expect too much of this park. We aren't even going to tell you which one we were in.
No, because that would be horrible.
And we were just there for a week, so it wasn't too bad. But it was one of the nice things about the park is that it was secluded. It was rural. We had the place almost to ourselves.
Yeah.
It's a large park.
It is over 200 spots
And
on the map.
and we probably counted less than a dozen
Oh,
occupied
yeah.
spaces
Less than 10.
while we were there. And
Yeah.
our nearest neighbor was we couldn't come near to throw a rock and hit our nearest neighbor. So we had a lot of privacy, a lot of seclusion. It
But
was
that's
quiet.
because 75% of the spots on the map were not actually viable parking places. They had weeds up to your hips. They had gouges where the rains had taken out the driveways.
There was just no way to get
There was
a rig
no
into
way
the
to-
spot.
Even if you sat on one of them, you'd be going like this.
They were not level.
It was
Yeah, a lot of them.
unkempt.
A lot of them you couldn't use
Uncared
except
for.
tent camping, and then you wouldn't want to because they were very, very weedy. So yeah, the spaces
Now, the
themselves
spot we
not
were
right.
in was very nice. And
Primo.
this is the second time we've stayed in this spot, and it is really nice, really nice. So if you don't count the 75% of them that are a mess, it's a great place to park.
It wasn't bad, yes.
Yeah.
And let's see what else was nice about it. I enjoyed hiking.
Yes. Yes. How many trails were there in the park?
In the park?
In the park.
Well, basically one.
One. How was it kept up?
It really wasn't. It wasn't a beaten path kind of trail. It was more of a mowed strip kind of a trail. And it hadn't been mowed in a long time.
A long time.
And so it wasn't real
You
pleasant.
came home and made sure you had no ticks when you got back.
So it wasn't that pleasant. I walked it twice, and the second time I said,
Beautiful bird.
we paused just to watch a red-winged blackbird fly by.
Gorgeous.
Right now, we're recording this in Mammoth Cave National
And it
Park.
is
Gorgeous.
gorgeous here. Really
Okay, so I
nice.
did enjoy hiking, but most of it was outside the park.
Yeah.
So
That's
that was
okay.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else did we do for recreation there?
Well, we were so thrilled when on the map we saw that they had a tennis / what we hoped was pickleball court. Because we love to play pickleball. So how is that working for us?
Well, it wasn't. They did have a tennis court.
Yes, and it was better than the last time we were there, because the last time we were there, it was piled with leaves to your
nose.
waist.
Now, it seemed to be cleared off.
It was
but it
cleared
was
off.
still full of weeds, lots of cracks in the
Half
asphalt.
of it was totally weedy.
There were 2 courts.
Yes.
One was very weedy.
You don't want to even walk over there.
Yeah.
It had the net.
It had a net.
Yeah.
The other one didn't even have a net,
Didn't have a net.
and the first one had a net but no lines.
Yeah.
The second one had lines but no net.
Yeah. But the maintenance guy, when we asked about the thing, you know what he said? He said, we can go buy our own net and put it up.
Said, yeah, you can play tennis if you bring your own net.
Yeah. That was
we-
so nice of him.
We left our net in our other trailer, so we couldn't go play pickleball. We did go just stand
We
on the
did
court
bop it back and forth, and that was fun.
and just kind of volley and have fun, but we couldn't
Despite
play a game.
the court.
Yeah.
We had a fun
So
time.
so don't go expecting to play tennis or pickleball.
No.
Let's see, what else did we
Oh, we
do
had
for swimming?
free Wi-Fi listed on the
What we were talking about
brochure.
recreation,
Okay.
swimming.
Swimming. Hey,
They get an A+
Beautiful
on their
pool.
on their pool.
well taken care of
Beautiful
pool. They
pool.
were out there every day. I loved it. I swam every day. It was great.
The swimming pool is the crown jewel of this park.
It is.
It is
It
a
is.
nice spot.
And when I was swimming, there were 4 other people there.
yeah,
There was nobody in this
the
park.
park was not very well used. But what were you saying about other nice things about the park?
You got to do your research for
Doing some of my
genealogy
online
research,
genealogy type research.
which is one of
They have free Wi-Fi in
our daily things.
in the activity center, and that was a plus.
That was a big plus.
Yes, of course, all the parks have free Wi-Fi in the activity center.
The
but
only thing was you couldn't stay in there longer than 10 minutes because the air conditioning was broken.
the air conditioning wasn't working,
and
or
the
wasn't on, or
windows
something.
could not be opened. They were like painted shut.
I sat and worked at my computer and just sweat like a pig. It
Yeah.
was terrible.
Yeah. You could go downstairs.
I could go downstairs where it was
They had
cool.
a basement with ping pong and pool,
It was cool
but I
downstairs.
couldn't stay down there because of the mold.
It smelled musty.
I could taste mold on my tongue.
Yeah.
It was
So,
awful.
Couldn't go down there.
So not there.
Um,
No ping
let's
pong,
see.
no pool. There were no ping pong paddles, ping pong balls, or pool cue
Had to
sticks.
check out that equipment.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else about that park did we like and not like?
I liked. We were only there for a week, so we didn't have sewer connection.
Very few
yeah.
of the sites in this park have full hookup.
Yeah.
That is
we
electricity,
really
water,
like.
and sewer. So we had to, fill our tanks and then empty them before we left. We couldn't
Yeah.
do it at our site, but we were only there a
Which
week,
is
so it
no
wasn't a
problem for a week. We can do that, no problem. The only thing is, then for showers and everything, you use the bathhouse. But my bathhouse, when I
Hey,
went to
they
take
were
a shower,
newly painted. At
they
one
were
point.
painted.
They were clean.
I had butterflies on my, and that was very nice.
You had butterflies.
I had butterflies painted on my wall. It was very girly, and it was nice.
This is not going to be a surprise to the guys in the audience, but men's room doesn't have butterflies.
You
men's room doesn't
don't?
have furniture. Men's room doesn't have flowers.
Well,
you
you
know.
don't have flowers. I have beautiful flowers
No,
in mine.
I mean-
what I didn't have was hot water in the shower. I didn't have that.
That
2
makes for an
showers had
uncomfortable
no
shower.
hot water. 1 shower had hot water, but when I put my towel on the seat, it dropped to the bottom, and when I picked it up, it was like liquid mold. It was awful. So the bathhouses were.
And you washed your hair
Yes.
and wanted to dry your hair there.
I brought everything so I could dry my hair and do my hair at the thing. That's before I chopped it all off. That may be the reason I chopped it all off. Anyhow, I plugged in my hair dryer and no power. Another one, no power. Another one, no power, no power. There was no power in the.
We figure it was because of code that it had a lot of plugs
Yeah.
by the sinks, but they
6
weren't.
of us could have done our hair all at the same time. It would have been great if there'd been power.
But they weren't ground fault interrupter
So they turned them on.
plugs, so there was no power to
Yeah.
them.
And not
So-
in the swimming pool bathroom either.
So that was a disappointment.
Yeah.
But that
But we loved the restaurants in the little town, not very far away.
Little tiny
Catfish
town.
Buffet.
oh, we had great
Oh,
catfish
that was
on Friday
great.
night.
Yeah.
Great buffet.
A really great Mexican restaurant.
We had good Mexican food nearby.
Wonderful. And a drive-up hut. I don't know what you call
Where
it.
we got barbecue.
Oh,
it was like a
so
roadside wagon kind
good.
of place where we got a great barbecue sandwich.
But they forgot to put sauce.
I think they
Oh,
put
no.
sauce, just not nearly enough.
Not enough for us.
So we had some good food in the area.
So you
That
see
was
our
nice.
dilemma. How do we
How do we rate this park?
how do we rate this park? On Sally's side of frustration, it was a D minus. Okay, I'm thinking F. On Doug's
On my
side,
optimistic rosy glasses side, I would go all the way up to a C
oh no, you wouldn't.
on this park.
But we're not going to tell you where it is. We're going to let you find out for yourself. And the pool was great.
Yeah, the pool was great. That's the most.
Thanks
that could be
for
said.
letting us rant.
Yeah.
We're going to give you a review of a really nice Thousand Trails Park at Mammoth Cave. And Mammoth Cave, we're going to do that next.
I don't know
but-
if you can hear because we're talking so loud, but in the background we've got bullfrogs just
Going crazy.
croaking away here
And
all around us.
butterflies.
Bullfrogs and butterflies.
Are flying every.
all
Remember
around
that
us.
VBS?
That's why, as we're talking, all of a sudden we're looking down here. There's a butterfly.
Beautiful black butterfly. When it opens its wings, there are brilliant blue spots like gems.
Yes.
I wish you were here, kids. We'll see you soon.
Okay, this is Papa Doug signing off.
And Grandma Sally signing off.
Over and
Love
out.
you.
Bye.
Let's get away from it all.